Hey, Dave Austin here. It's Monday, so it's got to be, game ready time as always. A few minutes behind today, but you can pretty well count on it. Wherever I am around the country, you're going to get a game ready on Mondays. So it's Monday, time to get rolling. Now, today's subject, we've got the National Championship basketball, college basketball game tonight. So I posed a question out there. Which team is guaranteed to win? I want to hear your comments. Which team is absolutely guaranteed to win tonight? Billy Huff, what do you think? Billy, who's guaranteed to win tonight? Tell us your thoughts on who you know is absolutely guaranteed to win. I'll give it a few more moments as those of you who are just getting on. I'm sorry I'm a few minutes late. Some of you know exactly when it comes on, and you're ready to jump in. But it's game time now. If I was working, which I'm not working with one of these particular teams, but I would be doing a game ready with them, which is what I've done for so many teams, so many athletes, and obviously I do this with you on a regular basis. On Monday, so you can be game ready. And you have your championship game to play every day throughout the week. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and answer that question now. And Kathy Lynn is in the house, which I am so grateful because she is everything and more. So, look at that. Billy Huff says Michigan is not guaranteed to win tonight. Well, guess what? Villanova's not guaranteed to win tonight either. So the truth of it is no one is guaranteed to win. All you can do is put yourself in place. Put yourself in the best position to win. And John, man, good to see you. What are you cooking up these days? One of the master chefs of all chefs. So good to have you on, John. So anyway, that's all you can do in life, too. There are no guarantees. Sometimes we don't go the extra mile because, well, what if we fail? What if we don't win? Well, you know what? There are no losers if you win at everything you do, right? Think of Michigan and Villanova. They both are winners. They got to the national championship game. And it's what you learn in that moment. That's one thing I didn't do enough of when I played professional tennis. What did I learn if I lost a match? That way you're always gaining. You either win or you learn. So you always want to put yourself in position to win. And that's really what I do. And Stacy, good to see you, Stacy. Actually, I'd love to see you. You're seeing me, but I'd love to see you. It's been too long. But you want to everything you do is to put yourself in position to win. There are no guarantees. When I do a game ready with a U.S. Olympic team, or I do a game ready with a Major League Baseball player, football player, doesn't matter, even Navy SEAL, Army Ranger. It doesn't guarantee. It does not guarantee they're going to win. What it does, it puts them in position to win. And that's really what we want to do in life, is always put ourselves into position to win. Train your brain. Now, some of you might know some of the incredible results that I've been able to achieve with athletes and business people just because all I've done is put them in position to win. Not every single one. Yes, I've had several MVPs in Major League Baseball, but not everyone I've worked with has become an MVP. Not every single athlete I've worked with has won that game. But if you look at the whole wealth of work, you go, oh my gosh, look at all this success. And most of the time, you're only seeing the success. When I went off to the World Cup with the Olympic team, we had the best results ever. But there's other times, like this Olympics, I worked with some athletes that didn't have always, the success they were been striving to do. But they put themselves in position to do it. That is the key. Make your decisions by what's going to put me in position to win that which I so desire. So I'm going to give you a little sales pitch. Warning, sales pitch coming right now. We start our next Be a Beast 30-day training on Wednesday. And I will guarantee you it will change the course of your life if you allow yourself to have it. Join in. And one of the things we're doing and that we decided is 2 for 1, because I like accountability partners. If you have a wife, a husband, a friend, a business partner, and you go through it together, you start using the language that triggers you into right action. It's one of the most phenomenal programs. I can say that because we've been doing, this will be, I think, our 23rd or 24th time over the course of the last 3 years. And it's taken all the work that I had done for 20 years prior and put it into a system that doesn't guarantee you that you're going to win. It just puts you in place to win. So if you want a guarantee, I'll give you a guarantee. If you sign up and after 2 weeks, you don't go, oh my gosh, I never knew I could really get my mind into this kind of flow, I will guarantee you, I'll give you your money back because I'm not here just to do it. Yes, I make a living doing what I do, but my real living is seeing people advance in every aspect of their life. So if you're looking for a guarantee that you're absolutely going to win, don't have it. Don't have it. And anybody who says they do, go the other way. But what I do guarantee is that it puts yourself in position to win, absolutely puts yourself in position, and I'll guarantee that if you don't feel like after it's a 4-week course, after 2 weeks, man, it's not happening for you, then money back, no questions asked. I'm that confident that it will put you, but it depends on you too. The information and the system is a proven that it works, but it takes you to allow it to not just know it, but to become it. Everything I do now, I have goals, but how do I achieve those goals? Who do I have to become? What are the steps today in my mindset and everything that I do so I can achieve that, which many times might seem almost impossible to do? And so the impossible becomes possible because of that approach. So allow yourself. A lot of people might say, yeah. Well, I've heard about that success. I've heard about those others, but you know what? That just doesn't happen for me. Well, words are powerful, and it never will happen for you. You have to be able to take action. You have to step up, even if you're nervous doing it. And I'm taking away all the nerves basically by take a speed ride with me, and oh no, it's not for me. Then you haven't lost a thing other than spending some time to investigate these principles that work for Navy SEALs, work for Army Rangers, work for Major League Baseball. We're just starting that season now. Work for NFL football. Work for the Olympic team. Champions are champions because of how they set their mindsets to become that. There's a lot of the athletes think, well, if I just get my physical tools together, then I'll be able to achieve everything. Then I'll look at the mental part. The truth is, get the mental part together, then your physical becomes easier to do. Same thing in business. How many of us take the time to get our minds into the right flow so that we're successful in business? Matthew Davis is on the line. Thank you, Matthew. So every decision you make, what are you doing to make those solid decisions? What are you doing to get your mind into that flow? I know that as much as I coach this, I'm challenged at times. I have to go back to the animals. Every answer is in the animals in the Beast program. What animal do I choose to be today? Which instincts do I need to tap in for less thinking, more right action? More right action. You start getting into a consistent pattern, just like we get in consistent patterns of things that don't serve us. In fact, that probably happens more often than not. That's why you've got to, this is a pattern interrupter. You start becoming more aware of those thoughts and your words that are triggering you away from your goal rather towards your goal. Now, this might seem like, well, wait a minute, that's easy. It is easy, but there's a system that we have in place that you follow, and you have to be disciplined. Now, that might be a scary word, discipline. Well, how important is it to you to win? How important is it to you accomplish that which you desire? Tonight, if you watch the the college championship game, it's going to become, you're going to watch how they react. Both teams are going to have this desire to win. They're both going to be very fired up. But that will only last as the game goes on. Who's got the strength, the stability to last through the game, to keep firing on all cylinders? When I work with a football team, you know they're fired up. They're going out to battle. They're going out to play. But here's what happens. They get out in the game. All of a sudden the game gets going. And are they already spent? You want to emotionally get, my goal is to get them into the right flow so they start strong, they finish strong. No different in business. No different in life. It's really about getting into the flow so that you're operating in all cylinders. And that's what the BEAST training program does. By using the BEAST principles, it always triggers you into right action when you start to slide to the side you don't want to slide to. And I know what that's like. I've slid to the side that I don't want to slide to, but then I take a breath. You actually slow down. It's in the very breath that you catch yourself. Come back. And then what we do in the training is teach you these tools that you can use in any situation in life you can use. So now you shift back into that flow that you were in, that you got distracted from. It's called, in our program, Extreme Focus. And my staff and my compadres here all wonder sometimes, like, why did I name it Extreme Focus? Because sometimes they'll catch me and go, you need this more than anybody. And sometimes I think that's absolutely the truth. I start getting distracted with things, and I have to keep falling back to the principles that we teach. And when I do that, life is so much better. So much better. So let's do our game ready, to where you mentally get yourself set to where you see it, and you start becoming it easier, and it just starts getting in that flow. So first of all, what we always do on these game readies is, what are 3 intentions for the week? And intentions are not your goals. Set your goals, but your intentions are how you're going to achieve those goals, who you're going to be. Set those intentions, and when you think of this, those are the things you're going to do that will help you achieve whatever goals that you're trying to achieve just this week. And if you set 3 to 5 and you accomplish that, you just keep moving forward. Sometimes, you got probably 30 or 40 different goals in mind, or things you got to get done. What I call your to-do list, not your intentions. Sure, you got them out there, but how are you going to take one piece, one step, one time? Set 3. And if you don't have time, you can't think about it right now, after this is done, set yourself up to go ahead and, all right, I'm back. Maybe you saw me the whole time doing that. I actually got a text that I made a mistake. I thought I was pushing to move it aside, and all it did is showed up. I don't know if that showed up for you. Who knows? I'll find out later. Anyway, we're back to the game ready, which is the most important part of this whole thing we're talking about. And I lost some of you, I see, so it is what it is. I'm back, stronger than ever. Set your intentions. And Kathy gives me a little dig there, Extreme Focus. I was focused. I got distracted when that's what happened. But it's all good, because now we're here. Now your next step is, think about all the things you're grateful for. We get so lost sometimes in the things we're not perfect at, or the things we're not happy with. But the truth is, when the energy of that you're grateful for, when you're into that, you can achieve so much more. I was inspired yesterday on Easter to write a piece that just we got quiet, and I do a process and got into that process, and then the writing just came through. And if you haven't read it, it's on this Facebook page, my Facebook page. Read it, because I think it's a great way of looking at life. I'm always, when I go to that inspirational place I go to, I'm just an outsider reading it too. And I notice how I slip into wounds of the past that affect me now, when in truth, if I go back and I think about all the really cool things I've done in the past, and I appreciate those things, then I bring that into the present rather than bringing the disappointments. When you're in the disappointments, it's a whole different energy. And how to shift out of that is be grateful for everything and really focus in on all the good that you have, and just allow that to lead you. Allow that to lift you in that very moment. So in the strength of gratitude, go ahead and close your eyes. And as you close your eyes now, I want you to see a gate. Now, as you pass through that gate, I want you to come into a place of nature, just like I live in a place of nature now here in Utah. It's awesome. I can walk out here and just feel the strength. As Emerson, as I many times quote Emerson, he said, all wisdom comes from taking walks in the woods. So I go out there, and that's where I get inspired. I allow that greater intelligence just to come to me, because as my wife always reminds me when I write really good stuff, she goes, wow, we know you had nothing to do with that. I just allowed that energy, that strength that's beyond me to come through. So just take that moment. Go to where you love to be in nature and appreciate nature. As you appreciate nature, nature loves to be appreciated. So you then can just tap into the energy it's giving back to you and breathe it in. And I want you to breathe in through your nose, all the way to the pit of your stomach, and then out your mouth. With every breath in, you're breathing in a strength beyond your own, a power beyond your own, an intelligence beyond your own. Just breathe it in and accept it. Surrender to it. Now walk in that strength and walk through the next gate on the other end. When you go through there you are in your life. And I want you to see yourself absolutely just nailing in everything you do. Consistently putting yourself in a place to win. And if you didn't win in that moment of something you were going after, look and see what you learned through it, so you're going to even come on stronger and learn from it, and you're going to meet your goal no matter what, because if you keep stepping towards your goal, you're going to hit it, even when the distractions come or the obstacles appear. So see yourself going through that, and then see yourself just absolutely cheering and rewarding yourself, even if it's just a reward for a moment of yes. If you don't take those moments, you're just always into constant flow of the next issue, the next issue, the next issue. You want to step out boldly, and each step, allow yourself to rejoice in it. Rejoice in it. Because that's a powerful energy. That's a very, very powerful energy. And it makes it easier to have more success. So see yourself in that success. See yourself actually being able to go, yes, that was awesome. That was absolutely awesome. Feel what that feels like. To be in that state of mind. To be in that energy. Now take that strength and go ahead, walk back through the gate, come back into this place in nature, wherever you want to be, and breathe it in and go, wow, it is so cool just to take in this beauty. See a waterfall or a well of water, and it's just the clearest, most refreshing water you've ever seen, and taste it and drink from it, and it just runs through your veins, and it just invigorates you. You become more alive. You become more energized. Now walk in that strength that you've gained here. Walk in that power. You deserve this. You were born with this ability that most of us never even know exists, that you can walk out stronger and take on anything. The reason that I've had so much success with athletes is this is exactly what we do. Same thing goes from business. The reason I've had so much success with those that I coach in business is because of this strength that you've gained right now. So utilize this. Walk out through that gate with a power that you're ready to take on this day in gratitude, in joy, and in just focus into that which you desire. All the best. We'll see you. Now, our Friday, Aloha Fridays with Shane is shifting a little bit. We'll be on Friday. Shane and I will give a whole report and have fun with you. We're not going to have a guest this Friday. We're going to go in and give you some new, really cool stuff we're going to be doing with the show and a podcast that we're developing. So stay tuned. Monday is about starting new week strong. Friday will be finish it strong, and that's what we do at Extreme Focus. We give you this gift of now you got your game ready on. Friday, you'll finish strong and have an awesome weekend. And if you stay in that energy consistently, it always puts yourself in position to win. No, it doesn't guarantee that you're going to win. It just puts you in position so you'll win more than not. Your percentages are now working for you rather than against you. So be a beast in all you do. Talk to you Friday.